Okay, I'm going to continue with this. As I was saying, these are the units that we need to solve the problems. And then we had 1/4 hours equals to how many minutes? We know 1 hour is 60 minutes. And then, so we say 1/4 times 60. I just gave the imaginary denominator. And then I put 60 times 1, 4 times 1. That's how we do multiplication for fractions. And then I can simplify it. We can divide 4 by 4. We can do 60 by 4. 60 divided by 4 is 15. Then therefore the denominator will be 15 times 1 over the denominator will be 1. So we'll 15 minutes. So 1/4 hour is equal to 15 minutes. I'm going to do one more question for you to have another practice and show you how we can use the list. Another question that we can see in our practice is 3/4 year equals to how many months? Okay, so the information that we need to know, we're referring to our list. We're looking at, okay, 1 year equals to 12 months. Either you memorize it, you know it, or if you don't know, you just refer to your list. So we know 1 year equals to 12 months. Okay, this is the information that we know. So what do we have to do? We have to do 3/4 times 12. Correct? So how do we times this? So I'm going to give imaginary denominator. You times this by numerators to numerator, denominator to denominator. That's how we write 3 times 12, 4 times 1. Now we can simplify it. How do we simplify it? We can say 12 divided by 4 is 3. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So we have 3 here, we have 3 here. 3 times 3, 9. 1 times 1, 1 equals to 9. So 3/4 year equals to 9 months. That's how we convert it. Okay? Same thing for meters, centimeters, minutes to second, liters to milliliters. So we can do more practices. I'll give you more practices. I want to write it down here for you. You can do it. If you have any question, you just comment it below and tell me if you need me to do those questions for you. But these are for your practice. 2, which is also in your book on page 69. 2/5 meters. It's asking for how many centimeters. Another question is 2/3 minutes equals to how much second? 7/10 liter equals to how many milliliters? And the last one, 3/8 kilogram, how much gram. So I want you to do these ones yourself if you need me to do them. So comment and ask me to do them for you. Another example for measurements, I can do the next example for you, which is converting a measurement from a larger unit to compound unit. So let me erase this one for you. So I want you to follow the same rules that I do for this one. Okay. Can I erase this? You have it in your book, and if you don't, just copy down, pause the video, copy down the questions, write it down in your notebook, and then try to answer them. Just gonna erase them now. Another question, express 5 over 6, 5 over 6 years. It's asking, it's how many? It's asking for months. So in this question, we have a mixed fraction. This is not just a fraction. We have a mixed fraction. So we have to do it separately. The first information that we need is 1 year is equal to 12 months. I got this from my list, right? So that's the first information I need to know. Then, the suggested, what is suggested in the book, we do it separately. So we do 5 over 6. So for now, leave this behind. Leave this behind for now. 5 over 6 times 12, which is 5 times 12 over 6. That's how we do. I'm going to erase this part so it's not confusion for you. Okay? And then we do our simplifying. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 12 divided by 6 is 2. So we get 2 times 5, 10 over 1, which is 10 months. Correct? So we have 5 years, which is from here. We have 5 years and 10 months. Correct? We have 5 years and 10 months. But what if I want everything in months? So we also have to convert the 5 years as well. How do we convert the year? We know 1 year equals to 12 months. So what do you have to do? You have to simply times 5 by 12. Then you get it in months. Correct? If it's asking for how many months. So now we have 5 years and 10 months. Let me do another example for you. another example from the book. For example, we have kilometers and meters. We have 4 3/4 kilometers. It's asking for how many kilometers and meters. Okay, so because this is a mixed fraction, we just leave this on the side. So right away we know it's 4 kilometers and how many meters? Then we have to find out. So we know 1 kilometers is 1,000 meters. So 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So what do I have to do with my fraction? 3/4 fraction. So I do 3/4 times 1,000 equals to 3 times 1,000 divided by 4. Correct? Equals to 3,000 over 4. Then we need to simplify it. 3,000 divided by 4. This will be a good practice for us as for division as well. So let's see, can I use 4? No. Then we have to use 2 digits. So let's say 4 times 5 will be 20. 4 times 6 will be 24. Still, 4 times 7, 28. 4 times 8, 32. So which is the number closest to this? 28. So we choose number 7. 4 times 7, 28. 30 minus 28, 2. Bring down the next one, 20. 4 times 5 gives me 20, so we choose 5. 4 times 5, 20. We have another 0. Then we put the 0 in here. 750. Can you see that? So this was a good practice for division as well. 750 meters. So I'm going to put this on here. So we have 4 kilometers and 750 meters. Okay. Now I'm going to look for another question that can give you a different practice. So another practice that I can do for you, you see how we say 1 kilometer equals to 1,000 meters, right? And then we say 4 kilometers and 750 meters. Let's do another example. Which will cover this topic very well. I like to use the examples in the book. So if in case you want to have the book or you already have the book, some of you just studying online, you can easily do it. So we have 1/2 liters. We want in milliliters. So the first thing I need to do is to look for 1 liter is how many milliliters. So I can find it here. 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. So 1 liter equals to 1000 milliliters. That's the information I know. So the second information I need to do, that this is a mixed fraction. We have a whole number here and I have a fraction here. So we can times each of them separately. So the first thing, I'm going to show it with a different color. First, I'm going to do this one. I say 2 times 1000 equal 2000. That's for my number 2, the whole. Another one I'm going to do, when I would like to choose a different color to show, I'm going to use blue, because if I get green, it's mixed up. So I'm going to take this one and convert it to milliliters. How do I do that? Half times 1000, because this is liter, I want to convert it to milliliters. Equals to 1 times 1000, it's 1000 divided by 2. Let's do another practice of division. 1000 divided by 2, 5, 10, 0. And then once the remainder is 0, we have 2 zeros left here. We put it on the top. 500 equals to 500 milliliter. Milliliter. This is liter. This is liter. Okay? So now we have 2000 milliliters and 500 milliliters. What do we have to do? What number can we put here? We have to add these numbers together. So I say 2000 milliliters plus 500 milliliters equals to, so we add them together, 2 zeros here, 200, 2000, and 500 milliliters. So then I can write it here. If you feel like I went through this so fast, then you can watch the video again. And if you have any question, comment it below. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully you find this helpful. And I'm coming back with a different video about different subjects. So, enjoy. Bye.